I'm back after honestly what feels like forever. I took a little break, which I think I needed, but I'm going to try and post every Friday from now on. And my first video back, I thought I would try all the viral elf products that I see everywhere. And honestly, I don't know how I've not tried some of them yet, but I bought them all and I'm going to try them today. I think some of them are dupes from like higher end products, but I don't know whether they all are. If they are, I'll mention it and I'll say what ones that they're meant to be a dupe of. I'm going to start with the SPF, which is the Sun Touchable Invisible Sun Cream, which is an SPF 30. Oh my god, look at it. Ugh. Apparently this is a dupe of the Unseen Supergoop sunscreen, which I've actually tried and I do really like. This kind of feels the same. I think because they're a matte sun cream, they kind of feel like Benefit Professional Primer, like that type of primer. It feels quite nice. It feels a little bit more greasy than the Supergoop one, I'm not gonna lie. It's made my skin go really smooth. It's quite nice to have a matte sun cream because a lot of sun creams are really shiny. My face naturally is just very shiny. So I find that I just end up looking like a disco ball. Also, if you can't tell, I've tanned my body but not my face because every time I tan my face it makes me break out and I don't want to break out. So I normally just put darker makeup on, that's why I look like this. I really like this. I feel like it's going to go on really nice under makeup and I like how it's made me matte but not too matte. This is £14 and the Supergoop one is £35. So I feel like this is a pretty good deal. It's like less than half price. Now I see everyone use this and I have tried this before, maybe like a year ago once. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it. It's meant to be a dupe of the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip and I really like Hydro Grip, but I didn't like this. I find that, can you see? It's meant to be sticky, but I found this one too sticky. I kind of felt like I had almost like honey on my face. I don't know how well you can see this on camera. But yeah, the Milk one is sticky, but not this type of sticky. Like, can you see, like, when you put it on your skin? I don't know how you can see it, I don't know. We'll try it again today. I honestly think though, if you have good skincare on, the primers make a difference. When I'm trying to rub this in, it's so sticky, my hands are like sticking to my face. See what it looks like on the makeup, but the texture of this freaks me out. The Milk one doesn't. This is definitely stickier, definitely stickier. £10 and the Milk one's 35. So that's quite a big difference, but I feel like I need to compare them directly. Let me know if you want a video of me doing half and half, but I feel like from just trying that I prefer the Milk one because this is just too sticky that it freaks me out. Next up is this. I've been dying to try this for so long. I've never tried this type of thing. I feel like every brand is coming out with these. I've seen so many. This is a dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. It's on like a doe foot applicator like this, which I actually really like. And I guess you just do this. I don't really know how much you're meant to put on. This is the shade 0.5 Fair. When I looked at these in the shop, I thought none of them actually looked that fair. Like the lightest one looked really dark, but when I swatched it, it was fine once it blended in. But I think all of these are kind of sheer. Yeah, I don't really know how much I'm meant to put on. See how that goes. For the whole video I'm going to use clean brushes, just so they don't mix my other products. Sometimes with glow products like this, I'm always scared to use them because I feel like they can make me look slightly too glowy and then greasy because they're going all over my face and I don't want to be shiny and like here and like here because you just look sweaty. I'm always slightly confused by these type of products because they're not quite a foundation, they're not quite a primer, they're not, like, what are they? I think it's just like a glowy thing. People kind of use them as like a skin tint, I think, or under foundation. So I guess it's just like a glowy thing. So they don't really have coverage to it. They just make your skin look glowy. I quite like this. I think my skin looks really good. It's very, very glowy. This is £15 and the Charlotte Tilbury one is 39. So again, less than half price. By the way, I always link all the products I'm using in the description below. Next up is concealer. I've not tried this one. This is the Hydrating Camo Concealer. I've tried the normal Camo Concealer years ago and that used to be my go-to concealer. But I've not tried this one and I feel like I see more people use this one. Maybe I picked up a shade that's too dark. Oh well, we'll make it work. I love a hydrating concealer. My favourite 2 concealers of all time. I talk about this in every video because I love them so much. The Milk Future Fluid and the NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer. Both so good. They're very similar to each other. And they're the only concealers that I've tried that genuinely look like skin and just make your skin look delicious and so good and smooth and hydrated, and like you're not wearing concealer. I think because they're hydrating, they don't really cake. Okay, maybe this colour's good. You know, this is maybe comparable to them. This looks so good. I'm not sure if this is a dupe to anything. I'll look it up, but people used to compare the original one of this with the black lid to the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I woke up this morning at literally 6 o'clock without an alarm with the sun shining in my room. And I woke up in such a good mood. It's literally 8:30. It's crazy because recently it's been cloudy and rainy and I'm not going out of bed until like really late, and I just scroll on TikTok all day. But when the sun's out, I'm so productive. Anyway, I really like this. This is £7 and I was using shade Light Ivory. I'm pretty sure this is a dupe of Charlotte Tilbury. This is like one of the contour ones. Oh, I thought that was going to be a pull. You squish them. Oh my god, it's so satisfying, and they come out like that. I'm only going to put a little bit on because I feel like this could be too dark. Sometimes this type of thing is really pigmented, but if it is like the Charlotte Tilbury one, it's really sheer. So it kind of looks really dark when you put it on, but when you blend it, it's fine because it's sheer. Okay. Like that much. I also like how skinny this is, and I like how small that is. It's a lot smaller than the Charlotte Tilbury one. This is a lot like the Charlotte Tilbury one, because like, can you see it goes really sheer when you blend it. This is really nice. I'm just a bit scared of bronzers because naturally I'm very fair, so a lot of bronzers just make me turn orange very, very quickly. So if I don't have tan on, I normally don't put any bronzer on. But this is really nice. But it's not orange at all, and it's very blendable. I was scared that it would like stick to my face because sometimes liquid bronzers do that, but it's not doing that. I like how natural this looks. I think it looks very pretty. This is £9 and the Charlotte Tilbury one is £30. So again, that's like less than a third of the Charlotte Tilbury one. So good, so good. I really want to do a video comparing them now. Okay, watch out for that because I'm going to film it. I have 2 blushes. This one is like a blush highlight. This is meant to be a dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. And I have this one, which is a dupe of the Rare Beauty. I think this one's meant to be like shade Happy. My favourite liquid blush of all time is the Rare Beauty blush. So I want to know, this is similar. Just tapping like this, I feel like this is thinner than the Rare Beauty one. Like it looks more sheer like that. I don't know how pigmented this is. Maybe I should be careful because the Rare Beauty one, if you're not careful, you do end up very pink. Okay, let's squish her out. Oh my god, it's so satisfying. And just put like a little bit like that. I kind of made like a flower, unintentionally. Moment of truth. Ooh, wow. These together look very pretty. Like, can you see the glow? It's got like, it's obviously pink with like a rose goldy glow. Looks so nice. I feel like I need more of this one. I'm gonna put a little bit more on. I don't think this is like, I get why people say it's a Rare Beauty dupe, but it's definitely a lot sheerer, and the formula like this, can you see it's a lot thinner than the Rare Beauty one. It's still a lovely blush and a really nice colour and a really nice formula, but it is slightly different if I'm being really picky. I really love these, and I could actually see myself using these a lot. This one's £7 and the Rare Beauty one's £22. This one's £9 and the Charlotte Tilbury one is £30. See, I love that e.l.f. is pretty much doing a third of the actual products. It's so good, and the quality of these really good. I think my skin looks so good and delicious right now. I really like it. I've wanted to try this powder for the longest time. I saw Lola Tung, who plays Belly in the Summer. Oh my god, that was so much. Anyway, I saw Belly from Summer Pretty use this in her Vogue video, and it looked really nice, and I wanted to try it ever since. I'll look it up and I'll put it on the screen if this is a dupe for something, but I've not seen anyone say it is a dupe for something, so I think it's just a powder. I probably should have looked this up, but I'm assuming because it's part of the Halo Glow family, I think it's going to be a bit of a glowy powder. Don't mind the sleep that's been in my eye that's been there the whole video. That's so annoying. I really like the look of this powder. I feel like I'm still glowy, but also not too glowy where I look sweaty. It says my skin feels slightly dry here and it looks a little bit cakey here. But a lot of powders tend to do that on my skin and I don't know why. Maybe I put too much there. Then I don't want to be shiny there. And this powder's £8. I don't think there's a viral e.l.f. eyebrow product. I feel like I've not really seen anyone use e.l.f. things in their eyebrows, but when I was in Boots I saw this and I used to have this probably in like 2018 and I used to really love it and I wanted to try it again. It's a clear mascara on one end and then a clear brow gel on the other, and this was literally £3. That is so good. I'm excited to try it again because I really don't remember how good it is. Whoa. I like how big this spoolie is. My brows are in place. I feel like they look pretty good. This is, for some reason, my better eyebrow than this one. I don't know why. Everyone has good eyebrows. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Is that the saying? I think it is. Anyway, they feel quite nice. They don't feel crunchy, which is good. I don't want to touch them too much because they're still a little bit wet. But see how it wears, because my eyebrows have a mind of them their own, and just by the end of the day they're like everywhere. I don't have any eyeshadow. I feel like no one really wears eyeshadow anymore, but I do have the mascara, which is the Lash and Roll, which is a dupe of Benefit Roller Lash. I'm not going to curl my eyelashes because I used to, and I'm pretty sure my eyelashes were snapping, and obviously that's not very good, so I'm not going to do that. Sometimes I do it if I'm feeling fancy, but I need to try and stop doing it because my eyelashes need to grow. Is this brown? It is. I didn't know I got a brown one. Okay, well, brown mascara. I've used an e.l.f. mascara before and it was, I think it's purple and it's called like Big Mood or something like that. And that was also a brown mascara. It looked nice when I first put it on, but it wouldn't wear very nicely. It was one of the mascaras where you get all like black little dots under your eyes. It's a very natural mascara, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it would do a little bit more, but I like how soft and natural my lashes look. I think for brown mascara, it is nicer to have a softer, more natural look. I guess that's kind of the point of brown mascara. Maybe it just needs a couple of coats because I feel like my eyelashes are giving now and they look really good. Apart from that little bit there, but just ignore that. This is £6 and Benefit is £27. A lot more. And I think this one is pretty good. Guys, I'm so annoyed. For some reason, I thought I had the e.l.f. lip oil, but I looked in my drawer and I don't have it. So for now, I'm going to use this e.l.f. lip balm that I have, and I'm about to go into town anyway. So I'm going to pick it up in town and then finish the video when I get back. Side note, these e.l.f. tinted lip balms, so good, I love them. And they're really cute to stick a little heart in. I'm in Boots and they have, I think, all the colours. I don't know which one to get. I think this one looks nice. So does this one. So does that one. I think I'm going to go for this one. Hello, it's been a while since I picked up the camera. I put my makeup on at about 8:30, 9, and it's now 5 o'clock. And unintentional wear test, but it's worn very nicely. I am shiny, but I always am shiny. But like, it doesn't look cakey or gross or heavy at all. It literally looks perfect still. I picked up the lip oil when I was in town. This is the shade Pink Quartz, and apparently this is meant to be like the Dior lip oil, and I love the Dior lip oil. Let's see. Ooh. It doesn't smell like the Dior lip oil. It smells quite minty. I don't really love minty things, but let's see what this is like. It feels nice. I like how big the applicator is. In a way, like the packaging, like this is similar to Dior, but I think it's the mintiness for me. I see what people are saying it, but also I wouldn't call this a Dior dupe. It is a nice lip oil. I quite like this. It feels really nice, and I like the sheer kind of tint colour that it's given. But I think it's way too minty to compare it to the Dior one, and it feels different to the Dior one. I don't know how to describe it, but on your lips, it definitely is not the same. I see why people are saying it, but I wouldn't call it a dupe. It feels very hydrating and comfortable though, really like it. Would definitely use all the time. Guys, I'm losing it. I had a 3-hour Zoom call earlier and by the end I was like half asleep. I can't even get my words out. Anyway, what was I talking about? I like this. I think this colour's pretty too, suits me. If I do say so myself. Final thoughts. I'm really impressed with everything. I think my skin looks great. It looks so good. Like if you look up close, my number one thing with makeup for me, I think, is how it wears. I hate it when makeup by the end of the day looks really cakey and gross and heavy and dry and like, ugh. I am shiny, but my skin looks really good. Am I greasy or glowy? I'm gonna say glowy. But anyway, I feel like I love everything. My top 3 products. What are my top 3 products that I've tried? Really like the concealer. Really like this blush. And maybe, I would say the sun cream, but I wish it was SPF 50, not 30, because I only really use 50. I kind of think 30 is pointless. Technically it's not pointless, it's better than anything, but better than nothing, but yeah. Maybe the lip oil? I feel like I need to do another wear test on this. Maybe this too. Okay. They're my top products, if you're wondering. And the powder. 5 products. How many products did I try? Probably not that many, but anyway, these are my favourites. Really like them. If you were to get one, I would say probably the blush or the concealer. Very nice. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe so I know. Comment down below what videos you want to see next, and make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I post way more over there. I'll leave my handles on the screen, and yeah, thank you so much for watching.